and broken, locked in a room until the dark began. Stuck in my head a story, ready to write this glory. Let's begin. Oh, no, never gonna steal my thunder, not today. And you never see me throw this away. Hold on, you could be the rain, I'll be a hurricane. I'm taking you off the grid. Remember the time on your throne, 'cause tomorrow I'ma take it away. I gotta stop, I'm risking it all. I've got one shot, don't care if I fall. There is no place that you can come mine. The future holds on to what is mine, is the day that I'm old and broken. I blew up this room so that the dark could end. I've lived out a million stories, told you I'd write this glory. This is the end. Oh no, never gonna steal my thunder, not today. And you never see me throw this away. Hold on, you could be the rain, I'll be a hurricane. Now I'm taking you down. Gonna stop, I'm risking it all. I got one shot, don't care if I fall. There is no place that you can come mine. The future holds on to what is mine,
nebulous align, yearnings intertwine, the golden age in ashes once again. Undisturbed.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. It is a cold and rainy Sunday morning here in Northern Illinois. I hope the weather is better by you. Winter has officially arrived, both on the calendar and in the weather itself. We actually got some snow a couple weeks ago, just before Thanksgiving. Not a lot, a couple of inches maybe, but it was just enough. And I gotta tell you, winter is one of my favorite times of the year, and I am just not ready for it this year. Just completely not ready for it. But I hope that you guys are feeling better. I hope that you are doing well. I hope everyone had a wonderful and safe Thanksgiving. I'm so sorry we didn't get a stream that weekend. It turns out Mr. Wizard and I actually had to drive down to Kentucky. So if you were on our Facebook or our Instagram, I said hello to you from Greenville, Kentucky. Or I'm sorry, Jacksonville, Kentucky. We were down there. We had to drop off one of our daughters at Western Kentucky University. So we were down there for the weekend. So that was a lot of fun. So good morning to everyone again. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today we're going to be working on some table runners. No, we're not. We're going to be working on Christmas placemats. We've made these 500 times on the channel before, but Grandma Joyce or Mama Joyce had some. We made some for her for Thanksgiving, and so she's asked me to make her some now for Christmas. So I've got a bunch of fabrics here that we're going to be putting together. Unfortunately, though, I did not get a chance yesterday to prep the fabrics, so we're going to have to cut them first. Hopefully, I'll be able to cut these quick enough that we'll be able to actually get to some sewing today, but worst case scenario, I'm going to have to do the sewing offline. But at least you guys will get to see some of the fun fabrics that we're going to be working with today. These are just inexpensive fabrics from Amazon. I just went on Amazon and I found some fat quarter bundles that were rather inexpensive. I bought 2 of them, so then that way they're the same on both sides. So hopefully things are going to go well for that. It looks like, sorry, I just got completely distracted. It's been one of those days. As you guys know, the stream started a little bit late this morning, and that is because we had breakfast with our children this morning. Oh, this music in my ear is really, really loud today. We had breakfast with our kids this morning. You guys know the first Sunday of every month we do a virtual breakfast with our children. It's a lot of fun. We really enjoy it. We had so much fun. We had a lot of really, really cool, fun new news for our kids. I can't tell you guys about any of it yet, unfortunately, but I promise you that when the time comes, I will be able to explain that to you and share that fun news with you guys. Camera's being weird again. I'm like all pink today. I promise you I'm not flushed. I don't know what's happening here. It's just being weird. So you guys saw my cool little hat? You know it's Christmas time, so I always have a fun little hat. I'll have a new one for every stream from here until at least until Christmas, maybe even afterwards. You guys will have to wait and see. If you didn't already, make sure you check out our Facebook and our and the YouTube page as well. We've got some extra streams that we've planned for December. It's a lot of fun. I'm doing a little bit of a collab with another YouTube content creator. You may know who that is already, but I'm not going to say who it is because I'd like to try and keep it a little bit of a surprise if I can. But Wednesday evenings, starting this week, Wednesday evenings at 7 p.m. Central Time, we are going to be doing a 1-hour live stream where we're going to be doing a little bit of something fun. You guys might have seen it before when I did my Vlogmas last year, and it's going to be the same thing as this year. So if you didn't check that out, go check out a couple of the Vlogmases from last year, and you'll get an idea of what it is. All right. Lots of announcements to do, and I'm sorry about that. This is what happens when you skip a week. You got so much to do. All right, so let me hop into chat, say hello to everybody there, welcome everybody to the channel, because you guys know that is one of my favorite parts about the live stream. And then we're going to get started with this table runner project, and I'm going to tell you exactly how we're going to make these. All right, so very first, you guys know I give a very special shout out to the first person that's in chat, and that was Kathy this morning. Good morning, Kathy. Thank you so much for joining us. Kathy is the person that is listed here. So if you guys are familiar with Kathy from Kathy's Quilts and Crafts, this is Kathy. She is looking to try and earn some money for a prosthetic. She's been on her journey. She is a veteran. She had some partial amputee. She's trying to get a prosthetic so that she can walk again, which I think is fantastic. She's been on this journey for a really long time, and we want to do everything we can to help her out. So if you are able, please consider donating to her GoFundMe page. If you do !help Kathy in chat, it'll give you a link to her GoFundMe page. This is the giving season, so please consider it if you're able. So good morning, Kathy. Thank you so much for being the first one in chat this morning. And Teresa Lynch was there this morning as well, so good morning to Teresa as well. And I'm going to pop into chat and say hello to everybody else. I promise I am not ignoring you. Hi, Brat46. Good morning. Thanks so much for joining us today. Hi, Brenda. I was in your neck of the woods the other day. I saw you said hello. I wish I would have known about it a little bit sooner. Maybe we could have met up for breakfast or something, but that's all right. Maybe next time. Hi, Nancy. Thanks so much for joining us today. Hello. Happy Sunday morning to you. Naomi, good morning. Naomi, did you get your package in the mail? You and Sandra, I did mail them out, so hopefully you got them. Let me know, because I'm a little worried that maybe something happened with the mail. Hi, Tracy. Good morning. Thanks so much for joining us this morning. Happy good morning to you. Melina, hello. Hi, how are you? I hope you are well. Dawn, good morning. Thanks so much, John, for your messages. I think you just sent me an email. I'm going to take a look at that later, so thanks for that. Or somebody sent me an email. I'm sorry. That's why I got distracted. I got an email and I'm like, what is this? So I will check that after the stream today. Thank you to whoever you are. My sister says, hi, sis. Hi, Tracy. Good morning. Thanks so much for joining us this morning. Happy good morning to you. Oh, Sean, good morning. Hello, how are you? Says good day. Good morning, Sean. Thanks so much for joining us. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, look who's in the house. Lucas is in the house. Good morning. Thanks so much for joining us today, Lucas. In fact, I just saw you like 5-10 minutes ago, maybe. He was here for breakfast this morning, so I got to see him this morning. So good morning. It's good to see you again. It's always good to see you again. Lots of fun stuff happening there. All right, so wow, this is like super red. Let me see if I can change that real quick. There's so much happening today. I'm gonna see if I can bring down the red just a little bit. Of course, I'm old people. I gotta put my glasses on. Hang on. Let's see if I can bring that saturation down just a little bit. See if I can get some of that red out just a little bit. My daughter is actually calling me right now, so I'm gonna answer this. Hopefully, it's nothing too crazy. Hi, Tony. Good morning. You are live on my YouTube, so please be careful what you say. I did not. No, I didn't say anything. Oh, okay. No, you can let her know. Okay, bye. You know, you guys know, as being a mother, when your kid calls, you gotta answer, no matter if you're on a live stream or not, right? So that was Tony. Good morning, Tony. So y'all gotta answer the phone when your kids call, right? All right. I was messing with the color now. She distracted me. She does that. She's good at that. Let's see if I can get that color to come down a little bit more. I don't understand why it's so bright red. Well, let's see if that helps. Oh, you know what? This is not. Hold, please. That's not the one I want. This is the one. That's why I've been painting the wrong one. Hold, please. I'm gonna fix this, guys. I'm gonna make it so I don't look quite like a Smurf. Let's try and fix it a little bit here. There, that's better. Now I don't look quite so red. Alright, there we go. Somebody said Gladys had her first live on Friday. Oh my goodness, Gladys, that's so exciting. I'm so sorry that I missed it. I wish I would have known that. I would have popped in and said hello to you. I hope it went well. If there's anything I can do to help, please let me know. But like the channel indicates, I am not an expert. But I'm happy to help with that. So congratulations on your first live. That's really exciting. And good morning to you. I didn't even say good morning to you. I'm so sorry. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, yes, Brenda, that would be awesome next time. And you know, our daughter goes down, is in Western Kentucky, so I'm sure we'll have to make another trip down there at some point. So we will definitely have to be a little bit better about coordinating. I told Mr. Wizard, we kind of did it in a rush. We drove down Saturday afternoon. We dropped her off Sunday. We drove back Sunday, and I told Mr. Wizard, I said, next time we do this, we need to take a little bit more time, like drive down on Friday, so we have all day Saturday to kind of tootle around, be a little bit more fun about it. So the next time we go down there, we're gonna plan something for sure. John says the hell in the handbasket move. Uh-oh. Yes, it did. It's over here now. I wanted to display it a little bit more over here. It was fine over here, but it kept moving, and I've got a bunch of stuff that's going to be going in there soon. Um, I kind of might have taken advantage of some of the Black Friday sales on some of the fabric companies, so I've got a whole box of stuff hidden right behind this black box here of fun new stuff that we're going to be doing this year. Wow, this music is so loud in my ear today. Oh my goodness. I do not understand why it is screaming at me today. Wow, and I know you guys can't even hear the music because I turned it off, so it's just, wow, super loud. I might actually just have to pull it out here in a minute. And then I also put these up here. These were gifts from a subscriber. I don't know if you guys can see them, probably, yeah, barely. I've got two new blocks up here that were given to me by a subscriber. They're so gorgeous. I was gonna finish them. I was gonna put them and make them like a mug rug almost. And then I decided, you know what, they're just so pretty. I want to get them up. So I went ahead and displayed them. I still have plans to finish them at some point. But for right now, they can stay up there. Good morning, Linda. Thank you so much. She says, hello, I'm late. Oh, honey, you are not late. Everybody else is just early. Don't you worry. We're all just early. It's like I posted a meme on Facebook a couple weeks ago because you guys know I'm late to everything. But I posted a thing and I said, this explains why I'm late. And it was a scene from The Princess Diaries, and it says, a queen is never late. Everyone else is simply early. That's the truth. All right, so we need to get started on this project if we're ever going to get any of these done today. Yay for Black Friday sales. Yes, Dawn, I know. I took advantage. I will show you guys that here soon as I get them all because I'm still waiting for a few more. So let's go ahead and get started with this project though. First up, I've got some pretty fabrics, and I'm going to show you these as they come up. You guys can probably see the cute little penguins. They're so cute. Lots of reds for sure. So I bought two of these. 2 fat quarter bundles, and so we're gonna this way here. There we go. There's this one and there's that one. And I am going to pull this one out like this. Alright, so we need to trim these fabrics up, and then we're going to go ahead and sew them up. Sounds like Sandra K is not feeling well. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope she gets better soon. Thanks for letting us know that. We're sorry to hear that. Okay, so I've got 2 pieces of fabric here. Now you can cut obviously more than 2. These are fat quarters. Well, they're more squares than they are fat quarters, but that's alright. We need an 18 by 14 piece. So I'm going to do 18 long and 14 wide, and I'm just going to go ahead and cut these up. So I'm going to fold these in half like this. Brain freeze. Sorry. This one is going to be 18. Hold please. My brain just completely shut up. How was everyone's Thanksgiving? I told you guys we had to drive down to Western Kentucky to drop our youngest daughter back off at school. She goes to Western Kentucky University. So we dropped her back off at school on Sunday. That's why we were gone most of the day. I was able to take advantage of a couple of the Friday sales, but other than Friday, I really didn't have a whole lot of time off. It was kind of non-stop. The kids came home. Well, you guys know Tony came home the weekend before. She was home for this live stream. She came home the weekend before. Taylor came home on Wednesday, and she came home and she immediately went to work because she's in charge of our desserts. So she was making the apple pies. So she immediately went to work. She put her boyfriend to work. That was kind of cute. He was peeling the apples. So I thought that was cute. So she immediately went to work. I came home. We went to dinner. Then we had Thanksgiving dinner at my mom's house. Hi, Mom, if you're watching. Good morning. And then Friday was basically our only down day, and that was basically clean up because the kids were all here and everybody was running around and things like that. And then Saturday we took off. We drove to Western Kentucky. So it was a busy day. Yeah. Hi, Kathy. Hi. Good morning. Thanks so much for joining us today. She says hello from Decatur. Hello. I love it that I have another Illinois in my midst. I love it. So good morning to you. Okay. What was I doing now, guys? Okay, so I need 14 by 18. So I need 18 this way. I'm gonna get this, guys. I'm gonna get this. Give me a minute. Let me work through this first, and then you can have my attention. I promise. So I gotta take 2 inches off, 2 and a quarter, 2 and a third. Looks like this way. So I need 18 inches that way. So if I go, hold it up this way, like this. This fabric is a little silky. It's like it's got a nylon base to it a little bit. So it's gonna make it nice and easy for us to wipe off when it's on the table. But it does make it a little bit difficult to work with because it's kind of slippery. So we gotta use a little bit of extra. My God, what is wrong with me today? I have no words today. My goodness. A little bit of extra effort to make sure that it doesn't slide around when I'm trying to cut it. Not a huge deal. I promise I will. You guys have seen me make these before, so I mean, it's probably not the big deal. I'm going to actually keep this because we're going to use those. I'm going to keep all my scraps because we're going to use them for a project next week. Okay, so there's that one. So that's my 18, and now I've got to go this way for 14. This one, this. Again, doesn't have to be super perfect because we're going to be sewing it up together anyway. Here. Hey, line them up on a line, for goodness sake. Or something straight, right? Okay, so I'm doing 14 by 18. That's the size that I'm doing. And I'm not doing anything super fancy with these. I'm not making any type of quilted patterns or anything. I'm literally just taking fat quarters and sewing them up together. Marie, oh my goodness, it has been forever since I have seen you. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us. It is so great to see you. We have a nice long message here. So she says, Hello, everyone. I had an awesome, very long summer vacay. Just got back last Saturday. Missed you all, but it was great seeing my kids and the grandkids. Oh, absolutely, Marie. Absolutely. We are so glad you're back. Welcome back. We're so glad that you had a great time. Thank you so much for joining us. We missed you as well. It's been forever since we've seen you. I think I'm going to go a little bit shorter here, guys. I'm looking at this, and I think 18 or 14 is still too long. Courtney, oh my gosh, good morning. Hello, how are you? I hope you are well. Courtney says, hi, Danny. I wanted to stop by and say hi and give support. I'm headed to lunch with my family, so I'll talk to you later. No problem, Courtney. Thanks so much for joining us. I really appreciate you popping in and saying hello. It's so good to see you. We need to catch up, girl. I haven't talked to you in forever. I really need to get better at that. I'm sorry. I'll send you a note one of these days just to catch up. So good to see you. My fellow love of purple. My fellow purple love. I hope you enjoy lunch with your family. Okay, so I'm looking at this here, guys. I was going to do 14 by 18, but that seems really big still. So I think I'm going to cut a little bit more off the bottom here. Make it a little bit shorter. I think I'm going to do another 2 inches. So I'm going to go ahead and fold this up. See, this is what happens. You know, I pick out a size that I'm going to make, and then I look at it, and I try to do it, and then I look at it some more, and I'm like, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So I'm going to go ahead and trim off a couple more inches on this. Just going to lay this flat. This fabric is so silky, it's making it difficult to lay it out, line it up. So we're just going to this way. Go. Marie, it was so great to see you again. Courtney, you too. Sean, it was so great for Sean to pop in and say hello. I just talked to him a couple days ago. I'm going to do 12 because I think 12 is going to be too small. 13 will be right. Let's try 13. Let's try taking an extra inch off. Try taking 1 more inch off and see if that looks a little bit better. I probably should have like measured the plates or something to like get myself a better idea. But I don't do things like I keep that one too. Let's see. She said, Danny, I think your hair is hitting your mic. It's going in and out. Well, unfortunately, my mic is actually on the camera. I don't have an external mic, so it must just be the connection. I know I was having connection issues this morning, so I apologize if things are going in and out. I apologize for that. Hopefully things are better now. If they're not, though, let me know, and I'll keep an eye out. Try and do what I can. Okay, yeah, the 13 looks a little bit better. Yeah, that looks better. So we're gonna do, let me just measure this to make sure it's right. We're gonna write it down again. So this is 18 by 13. I think that looks a little bit better. No, but I appreciate you saying something. I really do. You guys know, I mean, I'm not listening to my own stream, so I can't hear. I mean, I can see what the computer is telling me, whether it's picking up my audio or not, but I can't actually hear what it sounds like. And I know I was having connection issues this morning, so I'm crossing my fingers that it stays okay, but you just don't know with these silly things. You know, if it weren't for technical issues, it wouldn't be a live stream, right? Okay, so there's 2. We're going to do this a little bit faster. Now that I know what I'm doing, and I know what I'm working with, we're going to hopefully be able to cut these up a little bit faster. So, let me show you guys what I've got for fabrics. Again, these are a nylon-based fabric, so they're kind of slippery, but I thought they would make really good placemats because they're kind of, they're more washable. So this is, look at these penguins. They're so cute. I love the penguins. They're so cute. They're so cute. Okay, so we're going to line those up with this. Got some penguins. We're going to do 4 at a time. So let me show you what the next one is. I mean, obviously you guys can see it on the table here, but I'm going to show you what it actually is. This one. It's little Santa Clauses. Little Santas. And it says Merry Christmas. Isn't that adorable? So cute. So cute. And these were just inexpensive fat quarter bundles from Amazon. I just typed in Christmas fat quarter bundles and found something that was inexpensive. I didn't want to spend too much money on anything too high quality, you know, because then that way if it gets ruined or, you know, if something happens with it on the table or whatever, you know, it's not that big of a deal. People aren't that upset about it. Okay, 4 of them here, which means I'm actually going to have 8 layers just to run through, but that's okay. I should be fine. I go long ways here. Long ways is 18. Good morning, Chloe. She says she's just stopping by for a second. No problem. We appreciate you stopping by. Thank you for that. I hope you had an amazing Thanksgiving, and I hope you have an amazing holiday season. I hope you didn't get sucked into the Black Friday stuff too badly. I didn't do too bad. I behaved myself pretty well. I did make some purchases. I was not immune to it. There were some purchases. Okay, I'm gonna go in extra here, so that I can turn that off. All right. And oh, these are short. Only 18. Interesting. Okay, sure. Cut a ½ inch off here. Probably too small to work with. I'll skip a ½ inch. I don't think I'm going to be able to work with a ½ inch. For what I'm using the scraps for, which you guys will see that next week. Next week I'll show you what we're using these scraps for. Little teaser for ya. Little teaser. I promise I do not have a growth coming out of the top of my head. I think I mentioned this earlier. It's supposed to be an elf hat. You guys know I have all these really fun Christmas headbands that I wore last year. And the girls picked this one out. They picked it out for me. How was everyone's Thanksgiving? What are you guys working on? Is everybody ready for Christmas? Is everybody done shopping? Lucas says I'm back. Well, Percy says I'm bank. If you're bank, Lucas, I want some. He's handing out money, I'll take some. If he's handing out money, I'll take some. Lots of fun things happening. Alright. See here. Okay, so now we gotta go this way. This way is 13 inches. I'm gonna take a ½ inch from the bottom there. 13.5. Lucas says, can I trade the thimbles in for money? No, sorry, dude. I know you need it. Sorry, dude. There's no monetary value. This is a nice straight edge here. I might just use that straight edge. I'm just gonna flip this thing in. So it's a nice straight edge, so I'm just gonna use that one. So I'm trimming these pieces up, and I'm going a little slow here, guys. I apologize. I'm gonna try and at least get to a little bit of sewing today, so you guys can see what I'm doing. You guys have seen me make these a million times before. If you've watched the After Dark series or the Sewing 101 series, Mom and I made for Thanksgiving ones way back when. That's a lot of fabric. Let me just triple check and make sure I'm doing this right because I feel like I'm doing this wrong. Let's see. So this is how I want them to lay. This is 18. This is 13. So yeah, it's right. It's correct. Okay. Triple check, you know. What do they say? Measure twice, cut once? Yeah. If only Terry, Lucas says, if only Terry was here, everybody's losing. Linda says, yeah, of course. Yes, of course. Linda, I swear to you that you can actually win. We keep changing the odds so that you can win even better, and it just doesn't seem to be helping anybody. We keep trying. The whole idea is we want you to win. Oh, speaking of winning things, oh my goodness, I didn't even tell you guys. You guys know the thimbles. You can trade those in for notions and fact orders and tree patterns and all kinds of other stuff. I just refilled my notions box with all brand new notions. So these are things that I've never given away before. They're completely new, and I'm really excited for them. There's snips, little snips, really cute. There's measuring tapes. There's a different type of seam ripper, Jack, divorce lawyer. There's a different type of that. I've still got some of the purple thingamajigs left. I still have a couple of the thread and thimble holders left. Where's the hiccups again? I got the hiccups all the time it seems. And then I still have some of the white chalk pencils as well. So if you guys are thinking about maybe trading in your thimbles, you can possibly earn one of the brand new notions that's in the box. So I'm really excited for those. Really, really excited to get those out. It only likes Lucas today. Linda, I did check to see if he rigged it because I feel like it really just only likes him. Yeah. So I did check to see if he rigged it, and he did not. He did not. I did have to check on him though because I'm like, there is no way one person could win that much. He's just lucky, I guess. He's just lucky. Alright. And I'm gonna slide this over like this. Just a little bit of 13. So what we're doing, and I know I haven't really shown it to you guys yet, but we're cutting these at 18 by 13, which is a little of a weird number, but that seems to work. You could also do like a 17 by 13 if you wanted to, but this one seems to work pretty well. And then basically all we're going to do is we're going to sew them all the way around as a pull-through method. You guys have seen me do it before. So you sew all the way around, leave enough of your hand, pull it through, trim the corners, pull it through, iron it up, and then sew it again. That's all we're doing. We're making some very, very simple placemats, but first we have to cut them up. So here's our next set of fabrics. I'm going to show you what these look like. Okay, cool. Kind of neat. They're like an orangish red. Kind of weird. This one. And these are like a nylon. They're not cotton for sure. They're not cotton at all. They're like a nylon based fabric. They actually feel like a placemat. They actually feel like a table run, a table, like a table. Tablecloth. Oh my god, what is wrong with me? So this is the other one. Isn't that cool? So cool. Lucas wants to know if he should remove the crossbones for a little while. Lucas, I think that's a stupid question myself. I mean, not that I like using the S word, but I kind of think like that. Well, I shouldn't say stupid. I should say silly. Well, we'll go with silly. That's a silly question. I think the answer is always yes, if we should remove the crossbones. The crossbones are one of the things that makes it so you lose symbols. And I think that it is the giving season, Lucas. And I think we should be giving them for sure. It is the giving season. And I have not planned it out yet. But just like last year for New Year's, we'll be doing an extended live stream. I just haven't really planned it out yet. Oh, Lucas says they're gone. He says bye bye. See you later. Bye. He says. So we will be doing an extended live stream for New Year's. I'm not 100% sure. It will either be for New Year's or it'll be for my birthday because they're really close to each other. But I'm not 100% sure when yet. I have to kind of figure that out. But look forward to that because you guys know we do a lot of prizes for New Year's. Lots and lots of prizes. In fact, I'm already building them up. So we're going to be doing a lot of fun things. So, okay. So, 18 inches for this one. We'll do a half an inch on either side. Up on a line here. Go. An inch. Not look like it's gonna be good. Not like. So back to other upcoming streams. Check the channel. Check our Facebook group. You'll see that there's an upcoming stream on Wednesday of this week. Starting this week, it's every Wednesday. Starts at 7 p.m. Central. So I normally don't do during the week live streams, so this is something really special. We're going to be doing our Vlogmas weekly instead of daily. I did it daily last year, which was a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong, it was a lot of fun, but it was also a lot of work. So we're going to be doing it weekly this year instead of daily. And I'm collabing with another content creator friend of mine. We're going to be doing unboxing, so it's going to be a lot of fun. The countdown unboxing. But the cool, fun part about this, and I don't know if I'm even supposed to tell you this or not, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret since you're here with me on your live stream, and I'm kind of being quiet because it's a little bit of a surprise secret, so shh, don't tell anybody yet, okay? But on our Wednesday stream, for those of you who don't know, I'm gonna be doing it with Katie from Greenland Quilter. Katie from Greenland Quilter, and she's awesome. She's so much fun. I think she might actually talk more than I do, which is weird, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. But what her and I are doing is what's called a dual live stream. So she's gonna be live on her channel, and I'm gonna be live on mine at the same time. So then that way we're gonna get to be able to talk to both communities at the same time. It is gonna be so much fun. I'm so looking forward to it. Her and I were practicing over the weekend, making sure that we could get everything working and everything going correctly. Looks like it's going to work out fine. The first one's going to be a little crazy for a little bit because we're trying to figure it all out, but it's going to be so much fun. So you guys are going to be able to communicate with me, okay? And I'm going to be communicating with Kathy, and Kathy's going to be communicating with her community, and so we're going to try and share what each community is doing. So you guys will be able to either watch both of us at the same time if you want to, or just one of us. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really, really looking forward to it. It's going to be really, really exciting. So shh, it's a secret. Don't tell anybody because it's going to be a surprise. But you guys are in on the secret now. So you guys know about it. You guys are in the know. As the kids say these days, right? I feel so old when I say things like that. Alright, half an inch. Half an inch. Oh, that's lining up a little bit. Hi Kensha, thank you so much for joining us today. Happy good morning to you. Welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel, I should say. So yeah, Wednesday stream is going to be super fun and exciting, and I'm hoping that a lot of the people who are not able to catch our live streams, you know, for church reasons and things like that on the weekends, are able to come join us. I'm hoping that they're able to join us as well. It's going to be a lot of fun. So Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central Time, right here. It's so much fun. I'm so excited. And I promise you it's not an After Dark edition. We're going to try and keep it PG, kid friendly. John says, well, shoot, I gotta go. This weekend is just too short. Yeah, I get you. I feel you. I understand. No problem, Don. We appreciate you hanging out with us for as long as you could. Frequent says the trees are very nice. Yes, they are. They are very nice. I have to agree with you. I have to agree with you there. Push those up. That's a nice straight edge. Can you guys hear the bell? I keep hearing it. It's like, where is that coming from? I am trying to cut as quick as I can here, guys, so we can get to the sewing part of this channel. I do apologize for not being more prepared. Yesterday just kind of got away from me. Susie came over yesterday, and for those of you who may remember Susie, she was on one of my live streams a few months ago, I think back in October. She came over yesterday. Her and I are working on an apparel project. She wants to make a dress. She has a dress in her closet that she really wants to recreate. So her and I have been working on that. She reached out to me, gosh, months ago, and said, Danny, I have a basic understanding of how to sew, but I've never actually used the machine before. Can you teach me how to use the machine? I have a basic understanding of it because her mom used to do it all the time. Can you teach me how? And can you help me figure out how to make this pattern? And I said, absolutely, I can help you with that for sure. And so she's been coming over about once a month. Her and I get together. We spend about anywhere between 2 to 6 hours. Just depends on what we're doing. She was here yesterday for about 4 hours yesterday, where we put together a pattern for her to follow. So we're really excited. So the next time she comes back in January, we're actually going to be able to make something, which is really exciting. But she's been making little stuff on the side. Oh, I forgot to show you guys this fabric. Look at this one. So cute. I love that. So cute. She's been making little stuff on the side just to kind of up her skills with the sewing machine. She's been doing a fantastic job. She keeps showing me everything she's making. So she came over yesterday. We did some pattern making. Cap sleeves are a pain in my you-know-what. But I think we got it figured out. Here's the other one. So cool, right? So cool. So cap sleeves are a pain in my rear. It took me forever to figure them out, but I was able to figure it out because she has an actual dress, and so we're kind of what they call it, reverse engineering it, you know? We know what we want to make, and we have to try to figure out how to make it. So we were doing that yesterday. It was a lot of fun. It's a challenge to do things like that because it really tests your skills, you know, or your lack thereof, you know, depending on where you're at. It's a lot of fun to do it, but it can be a lot of work. You know, she's learning very quickly that it's not as easy as you think it is, and it takes a lot. And so I sent her home yesterday with a little bit of homework and a bunch of gifts. I bought her a bunch of stuff. That's it. I totally spoil her. She's like my adoptive niece. I totally spoil her. So she brought home a bunch of stuff. She's got a bunch of homework to do, and so we'll get to see her project again here coming up soon, probably in January. I'll bring her back in here to show you guys what we're working on, what we're doing. It'll be a lot of fun. All right. You guys get to see a little bit a peek behind the curtain here because I keep putting stuff in the garbage can. I just pull the garbage can out. That's all right. That's all right. We will get to sewing here shortly. I only got a handful more to do. I think I only have a couple more. 42. Oh, we got 10. Our stream runs until 1 o'clock today. We started a little bit late because we did virtual breakfast with our kids this morning. That was a lot of fun. We love doing that with them. because you know they're all kind of all over the place now. We've got one in Florida. We've got one that's moving to Chicago, which is really exciting. She's not far from Chicago. She's in Gurnee, which is over by Six Flags, if you guys are familiar with that. But she's actually subletting an apartment in Hyde Park because that's where she's going to school. She goes to the University of Chicago, so that's really exciting. So we've got one there. We've got one in Charleston, Illinois, in Southern Illinois. And then we've got another one in Peoria, Illinois. Another one down there. And then we've got one in Western Kentucky. So they're kind of everywhere. So the virtual breakfast is really a great way for us to all kind of come together, have breakfast again as a family like we used to when they were little kids. Kind of catch up with everybody. Everybody had some fun news to share. They always have fun news to share. But everybody had a little bit of fun news to share, so that was exciting. It was a lot of fun. All right. Let's go this way. Turn those up. This one is 13. Here. What is everybody working on? I didn't see any notes from anybody working on anything. What are you guys up to over there? To the side. One here. Alright, here's the blue fabrics. Look at these. These are so cute. Look at these. That one. So cute. I love the little snowman. So cute. And then here's another one. Well, this is the same. And then this one is a cute little reindeer. So adorable. Look at this. So cute. He's just so cute. So adorable. Oh, I love him. So cute. Oh. Oh. They're just out of order. Phew. Like an extra one. I got this one here. Yep, I got an extra one. Okay, well that's right. Okay. Almost done cutting this stuff, guys. I know it's kind of boring to just sit here and watch me cut enough fabric, and I do apologize for that. I'm really sorry. I just could not get my stuff together yesterday to save my life. But Susie came over, I was standing in the kitchen, and you know, I have a bad back, for those of you who don't know. I have a bad back, and so standing in my kitchen for that length of time was just not a smart idea. I probably should have put shoes on at least. I do have those anti-fatigue mats in my kitchen that I stand on, and I was standing on one of those, but even just standing for that length of time is not good for my back. It just my back just seizes up, and plus with the cold weather and everything else, it's been a little angry at me, if I will be honest. It's been a little angry. So by the time Susie left yesterday, I was just so tired. My back was killing me. I'm like, I don't want to do anything else. So I just kind of like reclined in the recliner and just kind of vegged out the rest of the day because when I should have been in here trimming up fabric is what I should have been doing. So sorry for that. I promise I'm trying to go quick, and then we'll get to the sewing part of it, which is where we're actually making these. You guys can make these with any fat quarters that you have at home, or you know you can find a fat quarter bundle for inexpensive. Missouri Star Quilt Company had a bunch of fat quarter bundles. In fact, I picked up some Christmas ones from them that were super cheap. They were like $4 or something for the fat quarter bundle, but there's only like I think it's got 5 in it. So I mean, it's not like there's a lot of them in there. But yeah, you can make them pretty inexpensively, or you could just buy some fabric and cut your own fat quarter. 18 by 22. Brett says I use a bar stool in the kitchen. You know, Brett, I have bar stools in my kitchen, and honestly, I'm so dang short because I'm like only 5'3", I'm really short. I mean, I guess there's people shorter than me, but I'm short. But bar stools actually are difficult for me to sit in because I am so short. It's like I gotta hop into them, but I can't just like lean. So maybe if they were shorter, if I had a shorter bar stool or one that adjusted, maybe I didn't even think about that. I wonder if I should look into something like that. But something like that might work okay. But yeah, I mean, I do have bar stools in my kitchen. The kids use them, and that's the reason I bought them. I didn't really buy them for me to sit in. I bought them for the kids. But you know, especially when you're like cutting fabric and you're constantly moving around. So bar stool just didn't really work for me. Wasn't really gonna work. But I appreciate the suggestion. I should have worn shoes. That's if I'd worn regular, if I had not been barefoot in my own kitchen, because that's just how I roll. If I hadn't been barefoot and I had actually put on a pair of shoes, I probably would have been in a better position. Because I would have had that you know the insoles or whatever. That's my own fault. One day I'll remember stuff like that. Not today though, and definitely not yesterday. It is what it is. It's okay. Hi, Teresa. Look at the amount of symbols you got there. Moving on up with those. I just bought a couple new patterns as well to fill up the pattern bin. If you guys are interested in that, that is one of the prizes that you can win. And earn one of those prizes. Go. I love the reindeer. So cute. So cute. Alright. Now this is one of my favorite types of patterns for Christmas, is these cute little Christmas trucks with the Christmas tree on the back. One of my favorites. One of my absolute favorites. I love those. We made a table runner last year. If you guys were watching the channel last year, we made a Christmas table runner last year, which I still have it. I haven't not finished it yet, but I still have it. That had the little Christmas trucks on it. It's so cute. It was a I think it was a charm pack. It was either a charm pack or a fat quarter bundle that we used for that. I have a lot of quarter bundles. I have a lot. I use them a lot. Teresa Lim says, that's cute. It is. It's so cute. I love the little trucks. Alright, so here's the next one. And I ended up with an extra piece of fabric, which is kind of cool. I'll use that for something. Throw that drawer back here. My magic behind the curtain. Pay no attention. Okay, last one. Here's the Santa. This is the same thing as the red one. I think it's just a green background instead. Cute. I love the trucks. So cute. But Mason, my nephew Mason will probably have to have that one for Christmas for sure. If he likes trucks. My hubby should make me a truck. You know what, Teresa? He has. I mean, I'm sure you're referring to the model cars, and actually he has made me a couple of trucks. And they're in the living room. I have a couple of them. I have one. I kid you not, it's a semi. It's huge. It's absolutely massive. But yeah, he actually made me a semi. So. I have farm trucks. I have Taylor. My daughter Taylor actually has hers is so cool. She's got like this lifted Chevy that he built for her. It is so cool. I told her, I said, we need to build that in real life because that is just so cool. She has a truck. She's got a Tacoma. It sits a little low to the ground. I told her, I said, it's too bad she didn't have the money. I said she should get it lifted to rebuild that her model as a real life truck because that would be really cool. But yeah, he has built me a truck before. Tracy wants to know, Danny, what pattern are you using for your Christmas placements? You know, honey, I'm not really using a pattern. I'm just taking 2 fat quarters and cutting them into an 18 by 13 size. So 18 wide, 13 this way. And then I'm just gonna sew all the way around the edges and then a pull through. That's really what I'm doing. I'm not really following any type of pattern. I've made it like 100 times before. You guys have probably seen me make it on the channel just as many times. But I found that to be the easiest way to do it. If you're looking for just a really quick, something simple to make, and you're not looking for anything super fancy and, you know, quilted and all this other jazz, you're not looking for anything like that. I will be making it here shortly. As soon as I'm finished cutting up this one, I'll show you guys what I'm doing. Uh-oh, Lucas has put in a poll. Ooh, Lucas put in a poll just now that said, should crossbones be removed permanently, but then have a lower payout multipliers? Yes or no to vote. So you can do the little carrot for yes and this carrot for no. So to vote for it, use exclamation point vote and then the carrot for yes or no with the carrot on the end to vote. Just like you do for heist, like exclamation point heist, you do vote. It's an excellent question, Lucas. I think it's a great question. There you go, Teresa. You might need to include the little carrot thing in there, but I'm sure he's counting them. I don't think it really needs to be super official. Tracy says it depends. Do we win more with the crossbones? No, Tracy, you do not. You actually lose with the crossbones. The crossbones is what causes you to lose. So if he removes the crossbones, you'd have more chances of winning. But we would just lower the payouts. So instead of winning, you know, 5 times, you'd win like 2.5 times. Lucas, I think it's unanimous. Good morning, Terry. Thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you are well. Happy Sunday morning to you. We are just finishing up trimming all of our pieces here. I was explaining to everybody that I was horribly unprepared for today's live stream, and I did not cut up the fabric ahead of time, which I've been trying to do lately because it seems like things go a little faster. But I did not do that this time, and so I'm sorry. And so I'm cutting it up right now. Working on it right meow. As Taylor would say, right meow. $13. Alright. Put that aside. We're going to be using these scraps next week, so that's why I'm hanging on to those. I couldn't use the little 1/2 inch one, or yeah, little 1/4 inch ones. Couldn't use those. But I can use all of the other pieces. We're going to use all the pieces. Alright, cool. Got this up. So let me go ahead and pull the machine up. You guys know that my magical machine just appears from the ground. Not really the ground, but you guys know it. It's magical. It's so much fun. That's right, Tracy. I am all about the fun as well. That is why I try to have as many fun things as I can in chat for you guys to hang out with and do and have fun with. I am with you. I am all about the fun. Oh, there we go. Tuck that in there. There we go. Okay. Magical machine coming right up. Like Here, I'll pull it up magically. Can you see me? I'm pulling it up magically. Never mind the sound you hear. Don't worry about that. It's magic. It's magical. Oh, little extra lights that I have back here. Turner says that is the best cabinet find ever. Oh, I have to tell you, Carrie, it absolutely is 100%, and I love it. Absolutely love it. Yes, Marie is back. Tracy, did you see that? We've missed her. So much fun. Okay, so here's how we're gonna put these together now, people. All right, let me. They are so slippery because they're like a nylon-based fabric, and they're just so slippery. So right sides together. Make sure they're both facing the correct way. Just start in the middle. Over a little. Oh, start towards the middle. Turn on my automatic cutter. Just saves myself a little bit of time. Turn my way, little cord. Mr. Cord, can you please get out of the way? Alright, ready? Here we go. She was on a long vacay visiting family. There is nothing wrong with that. Ooh, Brenda's redeeming a fat quarter. That is awesome, Brenda. Wonder why it didn't redeem. Lucas, can you check to make sure that that's the right code? She's trying to redeem a fat quarter. That is awesome. You are actually the first person to redeem a fat quarter. No one else has ever done it before. No, Teresa, I do not put batting in between mine. I do not put batting in between my layers because I don't need it to be super thick. I actually want it to be thin and flimsy. You can put batting in between your layers if you prefer it that way. I like mine to be super thin, so then that way it lays nice and flat on the table. And it's much easier to wash. That's what I do. I literally just take two fat quarters together. No batting in between. Sometimes I will quilt it, just depends on the pattern, but a lot of times I'll just sew the pieces up together. Brenda is trying to redeem a fat quarter. Lucas, can you check the command for the fat quarter? Oh, there's no spaces between it. Okay. Thank you. I want to make sure she gets that redemption in. I have a whole mess of fat quarters to give away. And I'm going to have even more coming soon. There we go. Congratulations, Brenda, on redeeming your fat quarter. We will get that in the mail to you. I need you to send me an email with your mailing address, and I will get that in the mail to you. Hopefully just in time for Christmas. Yes, congratulations, Brenda, on getting that. We'll get that in the mail to you. It is a random fat quarter. I go into my stash and I just grab one out. Now, usually, I mean, let's be honest, The directions say I give you 1, but the truth of the matter is I usually give more than 1. Just because I'm a giving kind of person, and usually there's a notion or something mixed in there as well. It's usually not just 1. Just like with the notions, when you redeem a notion, you're usually not getting just 1. I usually throw it. That's just the way I am. All right. Reach in here. This corner here. Pull it through. Reach in this corner here. Pull it through. The pull resulted in a tie. Wow, that's funny. What was the poll for? It was Lucas was checking to see, let people vote on whether he removes their skull, the crossbones, as part of the slots machine, permanently. He was asking everyone for their input, which I think is a great idea. All right. So you guys have seen me do this before, but this is something that Donna Jordan showed me on how to make sure that these lay nice and flat. Is you roll them down like this, and you push the seam up and run your finger along it. So roll the seam up. Push your finger down. And then when you pull it back out, the seam lays a lot flatter and it's not rolled to one side. It's a little trick they showed me. She showed me on her channel. Then you roll it down so that the seam is facing up, and run your finger along the edge there to get it a nice finger press. I wouldn't recommend an iron just yet. Just do this one with your fingers, or if you've got one of those seam rollers, you can use that as well. And then when you pull it back, it should, but it should lay nice and flat, and then you can press it with an iron if you so choose. I am not going to. I'm gonna iron up these when I'm done with them. Mom was so funny when I gave her the placemats for Thanksgiving. She used them on her table. I don't know if you guys saw it, but she was using them on her on her Thanksgiving table. And then after she was done with them, she says, "Okay, what do I do with them now?" And I said, "Not me throw them in the washing machine. Just wash them and dry." She says, "You can do that?" I said, "Yeah, but I do recommend ironing them so they lay flat again." She's like, "I have to iron them?" I'm like, "Well, you don't have to. They might lay a little flatter if you do." She's like, "Well, I'll see what they look like when they get there." I said, "Well, if you need me to iron them, I can iron them. Just bring them home." Tracy wants to know, Danny, are you doing okay on redeeming supplies? Need anything? Oh, honey, I am super okay. In fact, I was just telling the people this morning that I just replenished my notions bin. I just replenished it, so I have brand new notions in there, things that I've never given out before. So if you guys have not redeemed a notion before, or you have redeemed a notion before and you're kind of tired of the same prizes, I have brand new prizes in the box. Brand new ones. So yeah, I'm good, but I appreciate the offer. I appreciate you asking. Just pinning this opening closed here, and then I'm going to sew around the edge about 1/8 of an inch all the way around the edge to seal up this piece here. and give myself a nice pretty edge. Oh, but I'm good. Tracy says, you are so generous and so fun. Thank you so much. Oh, honey, you're welcome. No, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I love giving stuff away. It's one of the joys of being a content creator, in my opinion, is I love being able to share this stuff with you guys and give it away. That's one of my favorite things to do. I wish I could do it more. I mean, if I could afford to do it more, I definitely would. Oh, speaking of affording things. Wow, sidebar. I wanted to remind you guys, I did post some stuff on our Facebook group, but I wanted to remind you guys, if you're interested in joining the next Cotton Cuts PMQ, Tree of Life, sign up started on Friday, and they've already sold out of 4 or 5 of the colorways. I mean, they said one of them sold out within 10 minutes. It was crazy. So if you are interested in joining, please head over to the website. Please sign up now so that you can get set up with their colorway that you choose. I have already signed up. I will be joining. Yay! Yay! We will be back into the Cotton Cuts world again soon, so I'm really excited about that. And with me, my mom, Mama Joyce, will be joining us. So her and I are going to be once a month when our clothes come in. We're going to be working on those clothes together. And I actually have another family member that's going to be joining us as well. Not on camera. She's a little camera shy, and that's okay. But she's going to be joining us in on the fun as well. So I'm going to be talking with her probably through text and through the phone. So yeah, so it's super excited. If you're interested in it, it's not super expensive. I know I said that I couldn't afford it last time, and that's because I had other things going on. The small is about $20 a month, and the large I think was $30 a month. Or if you buy the whole thing up front, then you get basically one clue for free or a 10% discount. So check that out. Sign up now. The colorways are going fast. My goodness. My aunt, I told you my aunt signed up. I told her a couple weeks ago, I told her pick 3 colorways so that you have your first, second, and third choice. And then when it's time to sign up, that way if you don't get your first one, you can go for your second one. Y'all, they were sold out of all 3 of her choices. She had to pick a whole new choice entirely. So I felt bad for her. But I'm like, that's kind of what happens because she forgot. She had forgotten to sign up first thing in the morning, like I told her. Like, I had told her to sign up first thing in the morning, and she had forgotten it. And so I reminded her later in the afternoon about it. And so by the time she went in to go sign up, they were already sold out of all 3 of her choices. I could not believe it. So yeah, so I won't tell you which color choice I've chosen, just because I don't want to influence your decision. But here's the thing: I've got 3 choices. So me, my mom, and my aunt have all signed up for 3, and I'll tell you what the 3 of us have signed up for, and I just won't tell you which one's mine. Okay? So one of the 3 of us signed up for Moonlit, one of the 3 of us signed up for Enchanted, and one of the 3 of us signed up for I don't remember the third one's name. It's the green one. I don't remember the name of it now. Julian. I forget what the third one is. So of the 3 of us, we have those 3 colorways that we're going to be showing you guys. My aunt, we may not see my aunt on the channel. We might have to see that one on Facebook, but I will be hopefully sharing that with you guys as well after she makes her pieces. So it's going to be a lot of fun to see the 3 different colorways together. So one of those 3 is the one that I have chosen. I'm just not telling you which one yet, because I want it to be a little bit of a surprise. A little bit. So, Moonlit, Enchanted, and for the life of me, I cannot remember the name of the green one. It's all green. That's all I know. I can't remember the name of it now. I'd have to look it up. Tranquil. Yes, thank you, Terry. Tranquil. That's what it was. So those are the 3 color choices that me and my family will be working with, but you guys, I'm not going to tell you exactly which one I'll be doing just yet, because that needs to be a little bit. But those are the 3. So. Chloe says she's decided not to sign up this time. That's okay, Chloe. You can participate along with us. You can watch us as we participate. You can have fun with us. That's all right. So once a month, it'll be a Saturday stream that we'll be doing these together. And so if you've never signed up for one before and you've been humming and hawing about whether to do it or not, sign up for this one. Because then that way you can join along with us. We're going to be doing it on a live stream, so it's going to be real time. We're going to be doing it all together. You know, so then that way, if you guys have a question, you can pop in the chat real quick and ask me the question. You know, mom is very, very new to quilting. She's never done quilting before. She's done sewing, but she's never done quilting before. Very, very new to quilting. So she's not going to really have a whole lot of experience with regards to piecing and quilting. She's used to working with garment sewing, which is a much bigger pieces and things like that. So she's going to be learning. So you're going to be able to learn along with her. So if you're considering that, you're thinking about it, you're humming and hawing about it, I'm going to tell you how to sign up for it because you're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to have so much fun. Once a month, we're all going to sit down on a Saturday evening and we're going to do it live. We're going to work through it together. So I'm just so excited. So excited. I love the fact that I'm going to have some friends with me. You know, my mom's joining, my aunt's joining. It's going to be so much fun. So if you're thinking about it, $20 a month for this small for 10 months. First clue starts in February and it will run through till the end of the year. So it's just, I can't wait. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. But if you're gonna sign up, do it now because they're selling out really, really fast. The clues are going quick. Yeah. Woodland is sold out too. Yeah, there's a lot of them that have been selling up pretty quickly. So sign up early if you're interested in going. If you're interested in joining, don't hesitate too long because you might you know you might run out. So. Thank you, Lucas. I'm not sure what that was, but thank you. Yes, Secret Garden. That's the one that sold out within 10 minutes. Within 10 minutes, it sold out. It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. That's one of the ones my aunt tried to sign up for, but she couldn't get in on it, obviously, because that one sold out. Yeah. Where did my purple thing go? The purple thing, where are you? I know I had it. I don't know where it went. I do not know where it has went. Oh, there it is. I see you. Looking for a purple thing. So I am just sewing like not even an eighth of an inch around the edge. I literally have the edge lined up like almost right with the needle. I'm like 2 threads away from the needle there. I'm just going around the edge there a little bit. Stuff everywhere today. It's just everywhere today. Okay. Just kind of sewing up the edges here. Let me show you. Flip it. Flip it. Flip it. It's a little not. Oh. There we go. What? Hi, Gazella. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining me. We're running a little late this morning. We started our stream a little later than normal, so you were able to catch us. I hope you are well. I hope you had a fabulous Thanksgiving holiday, if you celebrate. If not, then I hope you just had a great weekend. Great long weekend. Didn't get sucked into too many Black Friday sales. No. I do not do the Black Friday in-store shopping. My mom and my aunt do. They are crazy people. They do that. I do not. I don't have that kind of patience. But I do the online stuff. I'm a little bit of an online shopper when it comes to that kind of thing. Terry says, daughter number 2 doesn't like surprises and is a minimalist, so maybe a small white whole cloth for here. Never. Oh, wow. What did I miss? Yeah, Tony, well, I don't think Tony's really a minimalist. Taylor is more of my minimalist than of my 2 daughters. And I guess Tony is, or Taylor is, no, Taylor would be technically daughter 1. She's more my minimalist. Oh. Thank you, Lucas, for throwing up that link for Kathy. Just a reminder to those of you who are interested, who are able, we are promoting donations for Kathy. She is a subscriber of the channel. She's an amazing community member of our channel. She actually has her own channel called Kathy's Quilted Crafts. Just a fantastic person all the way around. She is collecting donations to purchase a prosthetic to help her walk again. So we're trying to support her as much as we can with that. Alright guys, here's our first one. Ta-da! All done. I'll throw this in the wash so that it shrinks up a little bit, but there you go, that's it. There's some threads here that need to be trimmed off, but I'll trim off all the threads, but that's it. That's the table runner, or the placemat. This is like a nylon-ish material, so I think it's going to work out really well as a placemat, because it'll wipe off really well. But there you go. That's our first one. First one done. Uh-oh, Gazella. What happened with Gazella? Aching arm. Honey, what happened? What did I miss? Aching arm. I hope you're feeling better. Hope everything is going well for you. Okay, so my aunt texted me. Hi, Aunt Rena. I'm so glad you're joining us today. She says, your mother and I are not crazy people. We are bargain hunters. Oh god, I love you guys. You're so much fun. And success in finding the sale item we are looking for is the thrill of the kill. That is absolutely right. You are totally right, Arena. Thank you so much for that. That was fun. And good morning to you. I'm glad you're here with us this morning. I am so excited that you're joining the PMQ with us, as I'm sure you've heard me say. But it's so much fun. She's so funny. We're not crazy people. Too funny. Too funny. Too funny. All right. We're not crazy people. We are bargain hunters, she says. You're still a little crazy. I think the whole family is a little crazy. Oh gosh, I love you guys. So much fun. See, this is why I am the way I am, is because my family is just as, you are your family, right? Awesome, love it. All right. Liz, good morning. Welcome to the channel. Hello. I think I've seen you here before. Welcome back. I think you've said before that you're usually lurking, which is perfectly fine with us. We appreciate you popping in to say hello. We are just making some Christmas placemats. I took some fat quarters. If you're not familiar, I took some fat quarters, cut them up, and now I'm just sewing them right sides together and pulling them through. Just a quick, simple placemat, nothing too fancy, nothing too amazing. I do not put batting in between my layers. That's just a personal preference. You do you. If you prefer the batting in there, you totally can. I like mine nice and flat up against the table, almost like a table mat, table mat, tablecloth. Almost like a tablecloth. And actually, this fabric that I'm using today feels like a tablecloth. It's got that nylon feel to it. So these are going to wipe off really nicely. That's just my own preference. I've seen some really cute ones. In fact, I pulled a pattern for one that I might try. It's got a little star design where the plate goes, and then there's like a little pocket on the right hand side for like your silverware. I thought that was really kind of neat. I might try that one. I'm trying to find the pattern for it. It looks like it could be a lot of fun. So who knows? We might come up with a different table placemat pattern. I can't talk today. I don't know why I bother. I should just stop. Tracy says, "Gotta love them thimbles." That's right. Gotta love them thimbles. Fun here. Oh. Huh. No, that's not what it is. Jean Truelove did a placement with a pocket. That is awesome. I might have to try that out. Lucas, would you mind writing that down for me? Jean Truelove, and I will search that one later today. I would like to try and find a different pattern. I like the pattern that I follow now. It is enjoyable. I enjoy it. I think it makes a great project. But it could use some help. Tracy says, I have an antique thimble shelf that hangs on the wall. All I need now is some pretty thimbles to put on it. Very cute. Tracy, I have a friend of the family, actually a friend of my mom's, that collected thimbles for a very long time. She has shelves upon shelves of them. I'm not sure if she still collects them or not. I'd have to ask her, but she used to collect them, and she had some really cool ones. And we used to try and collect them for her every time we travel. And I used to travel for work a lot more than I do now. But I would try and bring her some whenever I traveled anywhere. I'm pretty sure I brought her one from London. Or somebody sent her one from London. I can't remember now, but I know she got one from London, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, thimbles are neat. They're really neat. Not just on their channel. I'm not just biased because they're on my channel. Hi, Katie. Good morning. I didn't see you sneak in there. Good morning. So great to see you. She says, cutting out applique pieces, I need a left-handed helper to get some of this tiny curves. Well, you know, I do know a couple of left-handed people, but I'm not sure that they would be able to help you. That's a great collector's item. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Thimbles are a lot of fun, not just on our channel, but in real life as well. It can be a lot of fun. Yes, that is true, Terry. These thimbles are smaller than sewing machines. They do take up a little bit less space. A little bit. But I guess it also depends on how many of them you've got. Reach in here, pull this out, pop these corners. My back is starting to remind me that it's there, so it must be getting a little chillier outside. That's usually how I know when it's getting chilly or it's starting to rain. It's been raining here for the last couple of days now, and so my back is just like, hey, by the way, I'm still here. Can you feel me? Can you feel this? What this? That's what it's been doing to me. It's reminding me that it's there. It's reminding me. My mom texted me. I haven't seen what mom texted. Mom, what did you text? What was this on today's stream? Yes, it was. Well, mom's not watching right now. Brenda, I got your email. Thank you for that. I will get that in the mail to you. If anyone else is interested in redeeming any of their thimbles, this weekend and next weekend are good times to do that before Christmas. I'm going to try to see if I can't get them mailed out before Christmas. Excuse me. You will also be able to play the Thimbles games and redeem all your Thimbles on our Wednesday live streams. Every time I have a live stream, they are available. Now, if I'm on someone else's channel or you're watching me from somebody else's channel, then they're not available. But as long as you're on my channel and I am live, you will be able to redeem your Thimbles. You will be able to collect and redeem your Thimbles. Wednesday stream starts at 7 p.m. Central Time. I'm so excited for it. So excited. With Katie from Greenland Quilters. If you're not familiar with her, make sure you go check her out. I think if you do ! Katie in chat with a K, K-A-T-Y in chat, it'll give you a link to her channel. Check her out. She has been, Sean introduced us. Sean from The Guy Who Sews introduced us, and I'm so grateful to him for doing that because she's been such a great friend. And I mean, I really only known her for a couple months, but she has turned into just an amazing friend. So I'm really grateful to always make new friends. Oh, somebody redeemed another fat quarter. Awesome! Congratulations, Linda, on redeeming a fat quarter. We will get that in the mail to you. Make sure you send me an email with your mailing address. I can't send it to you if I don't have a mailing address, so make sure you send me an email with that. I keep those confidential. Once I've mailed your fat quarter, I delete your email. So I do not keep your address. It does not go to anybody else. I assure you, no one is going to get it but me. And just as long as I need to mail your thing, and then I delete it. I do not keep them. That's why I make you guys send it to me every time. Although I am thinking about possibly keeping them next year with your guys' permission, of course. Because I'm thinking about doing something with them. So I will address that next year. So congratulations on that. Chloe says your placemats look good, Danny. Oh, well, thank you, Chloe. I appreciate you saying that. Thank you. I love this truck one. I'm sure that my nephew will be claiming this one as his own. I'm sure. He likes trucks. Every time I see him, he's got a new truck with him. Tracy says, be right back. Kitty cat's me on for treats. No problem. We understand that. Our cats don't really like treats. We were doing, wet food with them once a week for a while, but we stopped doing that because the wet food's not really good for their teeth. And we've noticed that the one cat was starting to gain quite a bit of weight from it, so we stopped doing the wet food, and so they don't really eat treats. Well, I say we only have one cat now. But she doesn't really eat any treats. It's just not her thing. We'll pull them down, and she just doesn't really take them. We've tried a bunch of different types and flavors, and she just doesn't really like them, so we just stopped buying them. There's no sense in buying them if she's not going to eat them, right? Because the dogs will eat them, but that's, we don't want the dogs eating them. Okay, let's see. This one under. Excuse me. This one under. Closing up this seam here. Oh. So many things happening in the month of December, with regards to the channel and with my personal life. Got a lot going on. Gonna be a little bit crazy here for a little while. We are gonna make it work. What is everybody working on? I've asked this like 3 times now and I haven't seen any responses. Is nobody working on anything right now? Is everybody taking a break right now? Sherry's got a couple of notes here. She says they called it many things over the years. They say it is cross-dextral. Same-sidedness and cross-sidedness. I only write with my right hand. Oh, you're talking about ambidextrous. Gotcha. Same side of your brain controls the same side of your body. So, like, I would say I am out of my mind or I am not in my right mind. Yeah, and the ambidextrous, where you can use both left and right hands. Is that what we're talking about? My sister Tracy, she broke her arm, her left arm. She's left-handed. She broke her left arm when she was a kid, when she was really little. Gosh, she must have been like 4 maybe. And so she actually learned how to use her right hand for something. So I wouldn't say she's completely ambidextrous, but she can use both hands for things. It's just not as, it's not as clear. Me, I am right-handed. My left hand is completely useless most of the time. There's not a whole lot it can do. I'll say that. Oh, Brenda says I put what I was doing. You didn't see it. You're right, Brenda. I probably didn't. I apologize if I missed it. It is hard sometimes to see all of the messages in chat, and the chat moves so quick sometimes that it completely moves from the screen before I even see it. So I do apologize if I missed it. Um, I might ask you to repeat it for me, please. So I apologize that I missed it. Sometimes the screen moves just a little too fast for me to be able to keep an eye on. I try my best. Bye, Brad. Thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate you being here. Happy Sunday morning to you. Hopefully we'll get to see you on Wednesday, if not on Wednesday, but definitely on next Sunday. Have a great rest of your weekend. Spin. If you are new to sewing or you've been out of sewing for a long time and you're trying to get back into it, trying to remember how to use the machine, how to make things, these are the easiest things in the world to make, and they're so easy that anyone can do it, even people that aren't really familiar with it. And they're a great way for you to kind of practice with your machine, um, and try and remember how to do certain techniques, like um, the pull through method, like a 1/4 inch seam, things like that. I didn't pull this corner out. I gotta try and pull it out while it's underneath the presser foot. Ugh. So if you're new to sewing or you've been out of sewing for a while, this is a great thing to be able to make that kind of gets you back into it. Go on Amazon, go to your local quilt store, buy some inexpensive fat 1/4 pieces. These are 18-inch by 22-inch usually. These were 19 by 19. So, but a traditional fat 1/4 is 18 by 22. Find some inexpensive fat 1/4s, bring them home, and you don't even have to cut them like I did. You don't even have to cut them if you don't want to. They're going to be a little bit bigger if you don't want to cut them, but so I mean I recommend cutting them, but the cutting helps you learn how to kind of practice with using a rotary cutter. If that's how you want to cut your fabric, you can still use scissors if you prefer. but it kind of helps you practice using your ruler, using a rotary cutter, using your scissors, measuring, and then the sewing and the pull-through method. I think this is a great starter project for anyone that's learning how or that's getting back into it. And I have done these so many times on my channel, so many times in the channel. So I can, we can show you 100 different ways to do it. It's super easy to do. And you can do them with or without batting. It's completely up to you. If you prefer something a little bit thicker, you can do them with batting in them. And then you can use them like on your counters. They make great mats for your counter. They make a great decoration. I use them. You guys might have remembered me making these before. I made them double-sided, so each side was a different fabric. And I use them as decorator pieces in my office, my work office. My coworker puts them underneath candy dishes on our side tables, so perfect for those as well. There's a lot of uses for these, not just as a placemat for your table, your kitchen table, or dining table, I should say. Hi June, good morning. Thanks so much for joining us. It's so good to see you. I hope you're having a great weekend. Couple of redemptions today. Need to make sure I get those taken care of. All right. Awesome. So here's our next one. So we got 2 of them done. So right sides together. Probably should have switched to a little bit of a thinner needle with this particular fabric. It seems like the thicker needle is punching through a little bit thick. That's alright though. It should be. I probably should have went with a needle that's more geared towards a nylon. This does have like a nylon rayon type of feel to it. It's a little bit stiffer. It's definitely a fabric that you would use for a tablecloth for sure. So it's perfect for these placemats. Amazon said it was a cotton fabric, which I'm sure it is a cotton blend of some kind. Gonna grab these edges here. I'm just gonna pin this edge here. Seems like this fabric is really just sliding around everywhere, so I want to make sure it doesn't move too much on me. Good edge fabric. Nice straight lines. Flip it over. Gazelle, did you have shoulder surgery? I feel like I should know the answer to that question. I feel like I shouldn't even be asking that question and I should know the answer. So I apologize for the fact that I don't know the answer. But I feel like you might have told me this. I know Gladys had glaucoma surgery not too long ago. You know, she's recovering well. Chloe, congratulations on winning that race. Brenda says, I finished Reflection Autumn Quilt 98 by 115. I scheduled a rent day with a long arm. Now Twilight Stars. So along with Primitive Gatherings. My goodness, Brenda, you have been busy. 98 by 115. Oh my goodness. That is huge. That is massive. Is that a king size? My goodness, that is just massive. I'd love to see pictures of it if you're willing to post pictures on our Facebook group. Make sure you go over there and do that if you can. I'd love to see pictures. That is just massive. My goodness. And you said rented a long arm. I assume that that's something that you can do at your local quilt store. You can just rent the machine and run it. That is super cool. My local quilt store does not offer that service, at least not that I am aware of. One of these days, I will get behind one of those and figure out how to do it. To be perfectly honest, it's a little intimidating. So right now, I just send mine off to a long arm. She does it for me. Sean, she's amazing. She does a fantastic job. That's why I keep going back to her, because she just does such an amazing job. Yes, it is huge. Twilight Stars. That does sound like fun. She says it's so big she can't even get a picture, but she could post a picture of the pattern. That would be great. Yeah, I'd love to see it. My goodness, what are you going to use that for? I mean, is that a king size? Are you going to use it for king size better? Is that like a California king? Or, my god, 115 inches. Jeez. I don't remember the exact size of the king size Bargello that I did. I don't remember the exact size of it, but I don't believe. I think it might have started out at 115 inches or close to it anyway. Um, but I had to cut it down in order to fit it on the long arms wire frame. This was a different long arm than I have now. Sean does my long arms now, but that person that did the Bargello was somebody different. But I actually had to make it smaller because it wouldn't fit. Wow, that is so awesome. 150. I don't even know how you would manage to put the rows together on. You have to have a huge machine just to put the rows together. My goodness. Katie says, I took a class and then rented time for long arm 2 quilts. It was actually more expensive than having it done because I'm a slow sewer. Oh, so is it like an hourly rate then to rent them? I don't know anything about this, so I am going to ask a lot of stupid questions. I apologize. So it's like an hourly rate to rent them, I assume then? Which would make sense. I mean. It will hit the floor on my standard bed. Oh, okay. That is massive. My goodness. What color is it? I think maybe you said it already and I missed it. I would love to see the pattern though. Take it down. That way. Press it hard. It's hard press with my finger. It's hourly. Oh, okay. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, as the words were coming out of my mouth, my brain was going, yeah, that makes sense. Why are you still asking this question? Sometimes there's a disconnect between mouth and the brain. I'm sorry. It just kind of happens sometimes. Linda says all these lives today I would get nothing done. LOL. Well, Linda, that's why you put us on your phone or your tablet or wherever you're at, and then you work and you listen. I do that a lot. When I'm here in this living room by myself and I'm not doing live stream, I'm doing something else. I actually turn the computer on and I will. Sometimes I'll watch some of my content creator friends on YouTube. Sometimes I'll watch a movie. Sometimes I'll just have some music going in the background. I am the kind of person where I have to have something happening in the background. I cannot focus on anything, unless there's background noise. My husband, Mr. Wizard, thinks I'm crazy because I have to have the radio going or the TV going in order to read a book. It's just the way my brain works. I have to have that second input of sound coming into my brain in order to be able to focus on my task at hand. Mr. Wizard prefers it to be completely silent in his workspace. He does not have a radio. He does not have a television. A lot of the times he's kind enough to watch me on Sundays to support me, but otherwise he doesn't. He doesn't watch YouTube or anything. Um, but he prefers it to be just dead silent in order for him to concentrate, and I am the complete opposite of that. Which is why we probably fit so well together because we are complete opposites in a lot of ways. But Brenda says it's fall leaves and she's been eyeing it for 2 years. Wow, that is just so cool. So cool. I've got a fat quarter bundle that I was gifted for Christmas 2 years ago now in this stash here, and it has taken me a hot minute. It has taken me 2 years, 2 years to find a pattern that I feel will give this fat quarter bundle justice. Um, and so that's the only reason that I have not used it yet. It was a gift from my aunt, who, if she's still watching, thank you. Um, she gave me a fat quarter bundle a couple of years ago, and it's an absolute gorgeous fat quarter bundle. And I've been searching for 2 years to try and find a pattern that I feel will do it justice, and I finally have found one. I've moved it from my someday I will get to it shelf to my it is gonna be in the works shelf. It's up there on the top there, along with the pattern. So I think I need to get some background fabric for it. I have to look at it one more time before I start it. But so that'll be an upcoming project on the channel here soon. So I'm really excited about that. So I understand where you've got something that you've been kind of eyeing for a while and you just haven't really been able to bite the bullet on it or commit to it, or it's intimidating to you, and it's just kind of, I get that. I do. I totally get that. Reflections of Autumn, Jason Yenter for the Beginnings fabric, or in the Beginnings fabric. Wow, that sounds really cool. That sounds really cool. All right, let's finish up this last placemat here. I've still got quite a few more to do, but the good news is I still have a few more weeks before Christmas, so I should be able to get them done before then. But let's finish up this last one before we end our stream. It's just approaching the 1 o'clock mark. I do have somewhere else I have to be today at around the 2 o'clock, so I do kind of have to end the stream a little bit on time. So we're gonna try and do our best. Uh-oh, Lucas says, did the stream crash? Can everybody hear me okay? Did something happen? I don't think it crashed. Let's check. Am I still live? No, Lucas, I think I'm okay. Yeah, I think it's just him. Let me text him back real quick and make sure he lets him know. I can't see the live chat anymore, he says. Everything looks okay here. He says the chat disappeared. Sometimes Lucas, depending, I mean, I don't know what app you're on, but I've had it disappear on me before on my phone. Sometimes if you just scroll up it, you can find it, or you just exit out of YouTube and come back into it, you can find it too. We're just about done with the stream anyway, so not a huge deal. Not a huge deal if you're just watching now. Understand? Yeah, everybody seems to think it's okay. It sounds like it's something to do with Lucas's chat. Lucas, honey, I think it's on your end. Because everybody else is still in chat, so I think it's on your end. Ah, he said, there he is. He says, I refreshed him all good. Thank you, though. I always know it's something bad when Lucas texts me. I'm like, uh-oh, what happened? What did I miss? Good, I'm glad that we were able to fix it. Well, I mean, we didn't fix it, you fixed it, but I'm glad it's fixed now. We're just finishing up this here. Gonna be working through this. Oh, turn that around. Oh. Spin right round, right round, right round. Last little bit here. We are almost done. Oh. Alright, there we go. Last one. Little threads here. I'm gonna need to do a little bit of trimming before I throw these in the washing machine. There's some threads kind of everywhere. A little bit. Alright. Number one rule of thumb with threads. Do not pull. Always cut. Never pull. Always cut. Sometimes you even want to tie before you cut. Depending on what the thread is. Alright. There we go. There's some little reindeers. So cute. So cute. Okay, guys. That is it for today. We've made 3 placemats. We've cut up all the pieces for all of the ones we need to make, but we've put together 3. I've got some scrap fabrics here. We're going to be using those for a couple of other projects next week. Next week, we're going to be working on Christmas tree ornaments. I found a pattern online. Well, kind of. I found an idea online. I need to make the pattern, a cutout pattern for myself for that. So that'll be a lot of fun. I can't wait to show you guys what we're going to do. And we're going to use these scrap fabrics for that project. So that'll be a lot of fun to start with. So make sure you join me next Sunday for Christmas tree ornaments. Don't forget, our very first Vlogmas for December starts on Wednesday. We're going to be doing a weekly Vlogmas instead of a daily one like we did last year. We're going to be collabing with Katie from Greenland Quilters. I'll let you guys in on a little bit of a secret earlier in the stream. I hope you caught it. If not, you'll definitely see it when it comes time on Wednesday. Alright guys, that is it for today. Thank you again so much for joining me today. I have always had fun with you guys, and thanks so much. Alright, I will see you guys all again very, very soon. Just a couple days. Alright guys, bye for now. Have a great one.
To me.